Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We are just getting started. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pacho. João Neves, and here's Ramos.
Gonzalo Ramos really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. This looks promising. Great vision. Do it. Rashford! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
And it's been taken short.
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Rafinha
With the short one.
Rafinha. Brilliantly cut out.
Paris Saint-Germain
are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vitinha.
And here's Rashford.
Played out wide.
Rashford. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Can he spark a counter here?
And it's Lewandowski.
Now it's Pedri.
Dani Olmo.
Corner given. Corner number 3 coming up. Rafinha
Plays it short. That's gone for a throw-in.
Now it's Rafinha. Forced to go back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, crack. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's under a lot of pressure there.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Kvaratskhelia gets flagged offside.
Araujo.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rafinha makes a dash for it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in a great position here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. De Jong.
And here's Dembele.
De Jong. Pedri.
Lewandowski.
And it's De Jong.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Rashford.
Doué. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. And the pass is intercepted.
Paris Saint-Germain
are looking to break at pace.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Steaming on goalwards.
He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Nuno Mendes. And Doué. Hakimi. And it's Vitinha. João Neves. And it's Vitinha. And this is Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Doué. Now it's Ramos.
Dani Olmo.
Rashford tries a shot, and it's in. Barcelona are back in business.
And that is all they have time for.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pedri looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Lewandowski. That has been cut short. Vitinha. Dembele. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And here's Ramos. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to get it away. Pacho. And here's Ramos. It's a threatening big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence. Gonzalo Ramos shapes to shoot. Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Lewandowski. Spread it left. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Always goal side. It's Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's straight offside. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a promising position. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable. Chance! And a neat finish! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
There's the shot!
Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Barcelona.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rafinha goes short.
Coming on the field is
Showing good feet.
number 7, Ferran Torres.
Doué. And it's De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. It's Pedri. Shot a goal! Marquinhos can clear it away. João Cancelo. Pedri. Doué. Dembele. And here's Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted ball. No way through, so back it comes. Ferran Torres. And he's cut it out. João Neves. Now it's Ramos. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And that is out of play. Kvaratskhelia at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. And it's Olmo. And the shot's on here. Ferran Torres! Ruled out the best in the keeper. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Safonov clears. Can he get it through? And the through ball. And he's definitely onside. His real chance! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
There will be 5 minutes.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. And the shots! Pedri. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rashford. Safonov gets it clear. And here's Dani Olmo. And that is headed for the middle. Dembele. De Jong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kvaratskhelia. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to...
A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
we are just getting started. Now it's Doué. Tries to pass it through. And he couldn't finish.
Gonzalo Ramos has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. João Neves. Still goalless. And it's Mendes. Now it's Neves. And it's Marquinhos. Dembele. Rafinha. Pedri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. João Cancelo. Gonzalo Ramos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rashford. Here's a chance! Never one to be short of confidence, he gave it a go. The outcome, though, not what he had in mind. He's beaten the last man. Dembele. Not a hint of offside here. That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played towards the other side. Hakimi. Doué. Looking for options for move. And the shot! Tries to get it clear. And Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. And here's Dembele. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Hakimi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Cancelo. And it's Pedri. João Neves. Searching pass he's played there.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Doué. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's been shifted off it. João Neves.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vitinha. João Neves! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the... Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé calmly anticipates. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kvaratskhelia. And the through ball. And he's there to clear it. And it's Rashford, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, super find. Gonzalo Ramos receives it in a wide... Dembele! Dani Olmo. It's Pedri. De Jong. Rafinha. Lewandowski.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Dembele. Shot, surely! Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Dani Olmo, and he's had it nicked away. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
The referee's awarded a free kick, and the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Coming on the field,
And it's Dembele.
Ferran Torres.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Fermin.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Rafinha skims one in. Tacho tries to clear. Pedri. De Jong. And it's made its way to him. Dembele. Now it's Ramos.
João Cancelo wins the duel this time. De Jong. And it's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. He's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Lopez. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, lovely fit. Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much.
Dembele finds himself offside. Koundé. And here's Rashford. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good run down the right. And it's De Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin.
There will be
Here's
1
Ferran
minute
Torres.
added time.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's clever. Balde promptly onto that, and that is that. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Rafinha. Coming on the field is...
Into extra time we go.
Gavi. Substitution.
Koundé. Fermin. This is De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? PSG on the counter-attack. Now it's Ramos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quality ball. Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hakimi with the slide tackle there. De Jong. João Neves gets on his bike and on the move. And he was quick to react. Rashford, it's Rashford! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Great vision. Rashford. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
He's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's heaved it away. So just 15 minutes still to come.
To inform you that CCTV is
Plenty
now
of tired
operational
limbs and
for
minds
your
out there.
safety.
We may be looking at penalties here.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it.
Now it's Ramos. Pedri. Gonzalo Ramos.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Lee Kang-in.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fermin venturing down the left. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ramos. Lee Kang-in proves just a little bit too strong.
Lee Kang-in. Very nicely done. Drills one in. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gavi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And it's Lopez.
Can he get it through? Rashford gets flagged offside.
I think they're done. They are done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Well, I don't think it takes much to sense the frustration all around, Peter, as both sides effectively cancelled each other out for a whole 2 hours. A game that we expected so much from, but
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise, and the shot! Rafinha. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rafinha. Pedri. And Rafinha. Pedri. And Rafinha. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, it's Dembele. Doué.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Rashford. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Doué. Now it's Ramos. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rashford. Now it's Dani Olmo. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Rashford. And he's running, it's Rashford! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Rafinha. Balde. Really fierce, close defending. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nicely intercepted. And here's Rashford. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Kvaratskhelia! It's bounced back off the post. De Jong, Pedri, Vitinha, now it's Ramos, and there's green grass ahead of him. De Jong gets across to intercept that. Balde, oh, he's been caught on it here. De Jong, and it's Olmo. And this is Lewandowski. Doué. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Rashford. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Gonzalo Ramos finds himself offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's been slipped through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Time and again they are repelled.
Rafinha. And this is Lewandowski. Kvaratskhelia.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Doué. And it's Vitinha.
Oh, it's Dembele.
And he cuts out the supply. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal.
And here's Rashford. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that was vital.
Gonzalo Ramos. Doué.
There will
Now
be
the
1
breakaway.
minute added time.
He can run onto that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vitinha does really well to win the ball there.
Dembele.
Doué. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Now it's Vitinha.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
And it's Olmo. And it's been played through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Some really good ball movement. Vitinha. Oh, what a ball!
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Hakimi. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Rashford.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. Paris Saint-Germain seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
It's Lewandowski! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Big chance! Well taken goal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches. Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Coming on the field.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 16.
João Neves.
Substitution.
Perfectly measured that. Now there's a fine ball. An uncompromising challenge. Deftly away. Steaming on goal. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
They'll have one final crack at it. Dembele, decent chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Ferran Torres. Strokes it back. And it's De Jong. And here's Rashford. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Shot could be on. Now he's had a shot! Oh, it's close, but there is time for no more. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And we are already back underway. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And smartly reclaimed. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Araujo, Lee Kang-in, and here's Kvaratskhelia. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. This looks promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Kvaratskhelia! Balde is there and he can get that clear. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Vitinha with the short one. Vitinha. And it's Hakimi. De Jong getting this one clear. And we're halfway through extra time.
Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
And we're off for the final time.
8, Pedri.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Number 6, Gavi.
Now it's Vitinha.
Substitutions taking place.
And this is Dembele.
Ferran Torres.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Barcola.
João Neves.
Aims beyond the defence.
Vitinha gets flagged offside.
Koundé. Gavi. Now it's Rashford.
That's very neat.
Picked out chance, surely!
And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
João Cancelo.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, it's Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vermeer. And it's De Jong. And it's Lopez.
And here's Rashford.
And a chance!
And that will be it.
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Lewandowski! Defending of the desperate variety.
Aims beyond the defence.
Dani Olmo! And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Dani Olmo. He's being urged to shoot.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Oh, he's played it in low. And he can thump it away. And it's Doué. Dani Olmo. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, super. Takes a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha goes short. And here's Rafinha. Valde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona have it back. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Rashford. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter.
It's Dembélé! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. Dani Olmo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. He's in a great position here. Great ball, and he's in here. It's a sweeping cross. And that is well cleared. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembélé. Oh, easy pickings there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Over to the right flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Half an hour played now. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, this looks sharp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Ramos. Now it's Rashford. Doué. Knocks it into space. So no flag here. And he's got the beating. Can he finish? Oh, in he goes again. And a neat finish. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We're looking at a different game now. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Ball is over the line. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tries to play it through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gonzalo Ramos. Pedri. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Pacho. Gonzalo Ramos. Vitinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Rashford. Oh, well played, well played. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Doué. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Koundé. Dani Olmo has created one goal already. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ramos. Doué. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's lofted through here. Now it's Ramos. And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that is headed for the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
No, that was never going to make it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rashford. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Rashford. Played out wide. Can he get it through?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Doué. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. João Neves. Vitinha. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Ramos. Nicely weighted ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, what a ball! Big chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Dembele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Barcelona.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. They've played it short.
Rafinha. Number 20,
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 7.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 10.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Substitutions taking place.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rashford. The final 5 minutes. That's a little off target. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vitinha. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. And this is Dembele. Now, can he find a finish?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got away. Rashford.
Now it's Lopez.
Rashford! Oh, quite a conclusion, but that is it, the end. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And we are already back underway. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. That is good alertness. Oh, it's Dembele. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
And it's been taken short. Skims one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ferran Torres. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rashford. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
A big, deep breath.
And he's kept it out.
And no! He had to, and yet he could not. It's their second corner of the game.
João Cancelo with the short one.
This looks promising.
There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, it's Dembele. That has not gone well.
Balde. Fermin.
Pedri.
Now it's Rashford.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
And it's De Jong. And here's Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, this is a real chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
This is a lost children's
So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8. Pedri.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act.
Substitution.
Lee Kang-in. And here's Ruiz. Thinks about the shot. And this is Dembele. Great defense. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Barcola
Coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
De Jong. Koundé. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, it's Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ferran Torres. He shifted it to the flank. Dembele. Wants to lead the counter. And he plays one through. Garcia with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Now, can they get him away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kubasi. And it's Gavi. For Ferran Torres. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Lopez. Good ball, good take. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Things already rolling. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Koundé plays it all the way forward. Pedri. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet.
It's Rashford!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's managed to get rid. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, slow for a shot! João Neves.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Kvaratskhelia.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
João Neves. And here's Ramos. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Vitinha. Good take, and is he in? Threads one in. Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And we have liftoff! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Rashford! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Araujo deals with that comfortably. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Dani Olmo. Doué. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And here's Lewandowski, and that's a good ball. Kvaratskhelia. Balde. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Jong.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Big chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Referee's given a throw. Balde. And it's Pedri. And Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Pacho cuts it out. João Neves. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Doué. That's a nicely shaped ball. Deftly away. Hakimi. And it's Vitinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Hakimi gets a foot in here.
There will be 1 minute
João
added
Neves.
time.
That's the end of the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And there they are.
We can review the first half.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. But it's Dembele!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Dani Olmo. And it's Koundé. João Cancelo. Araujo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? Gonzalo Ramos! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's been taken short. Always played Dembele! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. Rafinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He has found the way through. And the cross comes in. It's their second corner of the game. Rafinha plays it short. Corner number 3 coming up. Rafinha goes short. Now it's Rafinha. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, Pedri! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Pedri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that looks a decent ball. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Koundé, Pedri, passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through. João Neves. And it's Doué. And it's Vitinha. Shot could... Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Well, and the shot! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
Can he finish? And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Kvaratskhelia. Now, can they get him away? Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. So, what can they make of this? This is a promising build-up. Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Pedri. Lewandowski. That's the keeper's ball. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri, given the lift of his goal. Oh, important interception. Vitinha. Well, that has not gone well. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Dani Olmo. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 10.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Substitution in progress.
He's being shifted off it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is lovely. And it's Neves. Goes for the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Paris Saint-Germain leading now. Yamal. De Jong. And Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's lost his man, takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone direct here. Oh, that's superb. It's Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Yamal. Pedri. Rafinha. And he's there to belt it away. Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Rashford. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's hoisted clear.
And we're
Hello,
halfway
attendees.
through extra
This
time.
is a forced children's announcement.
So this is
Please
it,
keep
one
your
goal in
eyes
it,
on your
and we're
children
down to
during
the
the
last
match at all
15
times.
minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist?
And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling.
Shoots! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Rafinha.
João Neves. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been slipped through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ferran Torres.
Could move up a gear here.
And it's been played through. Always goal side. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Rafinha with the short one.
And he's in on chance for a shot! Oh, and again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And we're done. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
Things already rolling. Yamal. Pedri.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly, and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Kvaratskhelia.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That's destined for the flank.
João Cancelo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Doué.
Gonzalo Ramos running with the ball. Doué! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first...
It's Rashford!
And that's a tidy finish.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Doué.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Spread out to the left. And here's Rash. Chance!
That's going wide left. And here's Yamal.
Oh, good take in a good area. João Neves.
Doué.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Jong. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ramos. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Doué.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
A big, deep breath.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead. Now it's Vitinha.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And here's Rashford. Rafinha shoots!
And it's in! And Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Gonzalo Ramos! Goal, Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the referee has blown for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's going for goal!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it.
And the finish! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Delivered low. Here comes another cross. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Vitinha. De Jong is fouled. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he plays one through. Hakimi. Can he spark a counter here? He steps in, and that's the end of that.
This match was 71,898.
Almost an hour gone. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's gone for a throw-in. Pedri. Araujo cuts it out. Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Closing it on. And the shot! And no mistake. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Dembele. Koundé makes the interception. And he's forced to go back. De Jong. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Koundé. João Cancelo. This is De Jong. Doué. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! And that's played in low. Garcia claims it, safe hands.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Jong concedes a free kick for that. João Neves. And it's Mendes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is good.
It's Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
So
20,
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
coming on to replace him.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this
Number
stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Substitution.
Dembele. João Neves. And it's Vitinha. And here's Dembele. Gonzalo Ramos. And he's managed to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Ramos. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lee Kang-in. Now it's Ramos. Stood up well to him there. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Lee Kang-in. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead. Araujo, De Jong, Pedri, and it's Lopez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Neves. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Dembele. Foot in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he was quick to react. So just 15 minutes still to
And
come.
we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel
So the very
information is
last of
currently
the
being
action
displayed
is
on
still to
screen.
come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And the action has already restarted. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's very neat. There's the shot!
And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Pedri. Vitinha. That is good alertness. And here's Rashford. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. He is just caressing the ball.
He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away!
It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
So again, we have parity.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nuno Mendes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot
There will
on.
be 1 minute added time.
De Jong, well seen. Saw that coming. Dembele. Pass is just off target. That's it. There will be time for no more. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers.
He's had a shot!
And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Vitinha, now it's Ramos, and here's Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's a throw-in. Dani Olmo. This is a promising build-up. And it's Pedri. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Great ball if he can get there.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
De Jong. Vitinha. João Neves. Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dani Olmo. Oh, this is a very good run. Might be danger here. Doué. And that is a little undercooked.
Rashford clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rafinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gonzalo Ramos. João Cancelo.
Tries to play it through.
And it's Olmo. Rashford. Rafinha.
He's given the time to pick a pass.
Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Olmo. Vitinha.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Decent chance!
And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Rashford. That's destined for the flank. Doué. Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele.
Can he get on the end of this?
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
De Jong. And it's Pedri. And Dani Olmo. Dembele.
Might want to be careful there.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ramos. Chance to deliver. João Cancelo can get it clear. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. De Jong. Barcelona could counter here. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, easy pickings there. He won't be happy with that one. Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dani Olmo. And it's Rashford. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's definitely not his best. Nicely aimed pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Dembele! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Balde.
De Jong.
And it's Olmo. Koundé. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? He can run onto that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gonzalo Ramos. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Oh,
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
This for 1-0. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And here's Rafinha. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
71,550.
Now it's Dembele. So we've reached the hour mark. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo driving forwards.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Araujo has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Now it's Dembele. Vitinha. Oh, important interception. Pedri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
And that's a good ball. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That pass has been well intercepted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Olmo. De Jong. And here's Yamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Hakimi
Considers his options.
He's a sharp little ball here. Drills one in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Dembele.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Balde has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Rafinha absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Dembele, it's Dembele! It's bounced back off the post. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Takes the shot! No, not quite. Dani Olmo. Driving forward.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Doué wins the duel this time. Now it's Ramos. Four added minutes on the board. Now it's Rashford.